Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about something we've all felt at some point in our lives, the weight of injustice. Maybe someone wronged you. They lied to you. They betrayed your trust. And you sat there heartbroken, wondering why. Why did they get away with it? But let me tell you something powerful right now the universe doesn't forget. Karma remembers. You see, karma isn't about revenge. It's not about sitting there hoping they trip and fall. No, karma is about balance. The energy you put out is the energy that comes back to you. And let me tell you, those who hurt others, who cheat, who deceive, they are writing their own story, and it's a story of consequences. But here's the thing you don't need to watch. Stop focusing on them. Let karma do its job. Because every second you spend looking back at their life is a second you're not building your own. You don't need their apology. You don't need their validation. What you need is to take that pain, that frustration, and turn it into fuel. The things they did to you, that's not a weakness, that's your strength. That's your proof that you can survive. That's your testimony that you've already endured the storm. You're standing here today because you're a warrior. And here's what I want you to remember: while karma is hitting them back, success is hitting you forward. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Focus on your growth, your goals, your joy. You have a destiny, and it is not tied to their mistakes. Because when you rise, and I mean really rise, they're going to feel it. Not because you're trying to hurt them, but because your light will shine so bright, it'll make them realize the shadows they've been living in. So my friends, don't waste energy waiting for karma to do its thing. Trust me, it's already at work. Your job is to show up every single day with integrity, passion, and purpose. Build the kind of life that makes their actions irrelevant. Karma will hit them back, but success will set you free. Let's go out there and make it happen. Own your life, own your destiny, and rise higher than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get something straight right now. Life is not about keeping score. It's about learning, growing, and becoming. But let's face it, when someone does you wrong, when someone steps on you, betrays you, or underestimates you, it burns. It cuts deep. And you might sit there thinking, when are they going to get what they deserve? I'm here to tell you they will. Why? Because karma's real. And karma is undefeated. It's not a fairy tale. It's not wishful thinking. It's the law of energy, the law of cause and effect. What you send out into the world, it finds its way back. It's not if, it's when. But here's the catch: karma doesn't work on your schedule. You can't sit there watching the clock, waiting for it to strike. That's not your job. Your job is to step out of that victim mentality. Stop holding your breath for their downfall. That's wasted energy. And guess what? Every ounce of energy you waste on them is energy you're stealing from yourself. Let me ask you this: do you want to thrive, or do you want to stay stuck? Do you want to rise, or do you want to rise, or do you want to sit in the mud watching them? Because while you're looking back, karma is already ahead, doing its thing. And you're missing your shot to grow, to shine, to become the person you're destined to be. Now listen to me closely. This is where the real transformation happens. It's not about waiting for them to fall. It's about using that fire, that frustration, and turning it into fuel. When someone betrays you, you've got two choices. You can let it break you, or you can let it build you. And let me tell you, the greatest revenge is not seeing karma hit them back. The greatest revenge is living a life so fulfilled, so extraordinary, that their actions become a footnote in your story. They don't define you. You define, you rise, not because of them, but in spite of them. And here's the thing about karma: it's not your weapon, it's your reminder. It reminds you to stay in integrity, to keep showing up with courage and honesty, even when others don't. Because you know what happens when you stay true? Life pays you back. The universe rewards those who live with purpose and truth. I think about this: you can't control what they did, but you can control your reaction. You can control how much power you give them. You can control whether you let that pain chain you to the past, or whether you use it to break free and soar. And here's the beautiful part: while karma is busy balancing their scales, you are building a legacy. You're moving forward. You're creating a life that's so incredible, it doesn't matter what they did, because here's the ultimate truth: you win when you stop caring about whether they lose. You win when your energy, your focus, your drive is all about you, not them, not their karma, not their consequences, but your joy, your peace, your power. So I want you to declare it right now: I release them. I release the pain. I release the need to see their downfall. Because when you let go, you rise. When you let go, you thrive. And when you let go, you become unstoppable. Let karma do its job. You do yours, build, create, love, grow, and when the dust settles, you'll look back and realize that while karma hit them back, it didn't even matter because you were too busy rising to your destiny. Let's crush it, people. Your life, your legacy, your greatness, it's waiting for you. Don't waste another second. Go grab it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start with a truth that's as old as time. What you sow, you reap. Every thought, every word, every action, it's planting a seed. And those seeds, they grow. They grow into the life you live, the relationships you have, and the legacy you leave behind. Now, here's the deal. Some people plant rotten seeds. They lie. They cheat. They tear others down to lift themselves up. And you know what? For a while, it might look like they're winning. It might feel like they're getting away with IT. But let me tell you something. Karma doesn't miss. Karma is patient. Karma doesn't work on your timeline. It works on its own. And when it strikes with precision. It doesn't need your help. It doesn't need your input. It just works. Every action has a reaction. And what they put out is coming back to them like a boomerang they didn't see coming. But here's the part one needs you to hear. Karma is not your responsibility. You are not the avenger. You are not the judge. Your focus isn't on whether they pay the price. Your focus is on you, on your growth, on your greatness, on building a life so extraordinary that their actions fade into insignificance. I think about it, the more time you spend worrying about their karma, the less time you have to focus on your destiny. That anger, that pain, it's a weight. It's chains holding you back. And you've got to decide, are you going to let their actions define your future? Or are you going to break free and create the life you deserve? This isn't about forgiveness for their sake. This is about freedom for yours. Let go of the bitterness. Let go of the obsession. Say, I release this. I refuse to carry this anymore, because the longer you hold on to it, the more power you give them. And they don't deserve that power. The betrayal, the lies, the hurt, that's your fuel. That's your fire. Every time you think about what they did, use it as a reminder of how strong you are. Say to yourself, if I survive that, I can conquer anything. Take that energy and pour it into your dreams, your goals, your passions. Don't stoop to their level. Don't let their actions make you bitter or small. You rise by staying true to who you are. You keep showing up with honesty, kindness, and strength. Because when you live with integrity, karma works in your favor. Outgrow them. This is the ultimate win. Don't just survive, thrive. Build a life so fulfilling, so vibrant, so abundant, that their actions don't even matter anymore. You become so focused on your own growth that their karma becomes a side note in your journey. Trust the process. Karma isn't just about punishment, it's about balance. It's about justice. And sometimes justice doesn't look the way you expect, but trust this, what they put into the world is coming back to them. And what you've put into the world is coming back to you. So make sure you're planting seeds of greatness. Karma is hitting them back. But that's not your victory. Your victory is the life you built. It's the joy you find. It's the peace you create. It's the moment you realize their actions didn't break you, they made you stronger. Let me say that again. They didn't break you. They built you. You are not defined by what they did. You are defined by what you do next. And what's next for you? Growth, success, happiness, abundance. So stop watching for their downfall. Look forward, move forward. Be so focused on creating your dream life that you forget they even exist. Because while karma is taking care of them, you are rising. You are thriving. You are unstoppable. Remember this, the universe has your back. Trust the process. Let go of the pain. Step into your power. And when you do, you'll find that karma didn't just hit them back, it elevated you to heights you never thought possible. Let's go out there and show the world what true strength looks like. This is your time. This is your life. Own it, build it, live it, and let nothing hold you back.